Hello everyone, hope so you all are doing good with your classes, with your health and with everything. Welcome to another video from Pearson Solution. This time it's of Exp22 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative Assessment Academics. So this is the project description. As an executive assistant working in the admission office at Cornell State University, you are involved with a research project that is exploring the relationship between student CGPA and involvement in academic clubs and scholarship activities. Okay, has to be summarized in a word table. This is what we need to do in this project that will be launched in a brief demo of other campus. You will edit and format the report, preparing it for the final submission. So this is what we need to do in this project. So this is chapter 3. We have to start the Word download and open the file Exp22 Word chapter 3 Cumulative Assessment Academics. I have already downloaded this file. Instructor has automatically added my last name to the start of the name of our assignment. So this is the main file and we have to continue with this. So step number 2 is click or move the insertion point before the blank paragraph mark at the top of the page 2. For doing so, you have to first of all display the non-printing characters. Insertion point before the blank paragraph mark at the top of the page 2. Okay, this is page 1 and this is page 2. We have to move an insertion point. Using the Century Schoolbook font we have to apply this font and this font size. Okay, Century Schoolbook font and 20 pt font size. This is the font Century Schoolbook and 20 pt font size. There we go. This is the 20 pt font size. Okay, and type Cornell State University. Okay, we will type that. Press enter and change the font size to 16. Okay, press enter and now change the font size to 16. There we go. You can see this. And now type comparison of student GPA and involvement in college. Okay, comparison of student CGPA and involvement in college association. GPA involvement in comparison of student GPA and involvement in college association. This is what we need to type here, and it is saying that do not type the period. I haven't typed that, and it is saying that you have to press enter again. After that my cursor is here, so I am pressing the enter. There we go. Check the document for spelling and grammatical errors. All names in the table are correct. Okay, go to the review tab. For spelling and grammatical error, you have to go to the review tab and then click the down arrow and go for spelling and grammatical error. Change that. Just click that and it will be. So this is the name in the table. Instructor is saying that all names in the table are correct, so I have to ignore them. I have to leave them as it is. Okay, ignore all. There we go. So spelling and grammar is now correct. We have to check for these two. So this was our second step. It is done. Now we are moving on to the third step of our assignment, and it is saying that apply align center alignment to the first row in the table. Here is the first row. I have to look for the first row in the table. This is the first row in the table. You can see. And what we have to do, we have to apply align center alignment. There we go. We can do so in this way. Center alignment is applied. Click or move the insertion point after the last entry in the last row. Ending in 115, you have to look for 115. So this is 115. We have to put our cursor after that and then press tab. When you press tab, it will insert the new row. There we go, you can see this. And it is saying that you have to put this data. Put this data. Type the following data, tabbing between all entries except the last. Do not type after putting the last entry. There we go. I'm just using the shortcut here, copy paste, but you cannot do that. You have to type that. If you will copy paste that, it will be wrong. It will be wrong, and there is a chance that your marks will be deducted. For saving the time, I'm just doing so, but you cannot do that. You have to type that. We have to leave these 3 entries blank. Press tab, again tab, and here is accounting. Press tab again, and it is 3.61 and 101. 3.67, sorry, and 101. It's 101. Confirm again. Yes, it's 101. So we have to press tab again and it will insert a new row. There we go. You can see. Ch03 Maria. Maybe there will be some Maria listening to my video. If you are doing so, please contact me on WhatsApp or email. I will help you throughout this course. Thank you so much, Ch03 and Maria. Yes, yes, and blank. Yes, yes, blank. CIS 4 and 97. And 97, there we go. I cannot press tab after entering this 97 because it was clearly mentioned here that do not tab after the last item. You can see this. So step number 3 is also done. Now we will move on to the step number 4 of our assignment. It is saying that right click any name identified as a misspelled, and from the shortcut menu select ignore all. I already did this step when I spell check the document, but it is asking for the last 2 entries. If it is asking for the spelling, it is not asking for the spelling. He knows that this is the name and this is spelled correct. So sort the table by major and ascending order. Sort the table. So this is the table. You can see this is the table. Select all this table, go to the table design or table layout, and then click Sort the table by major in ascending order, and then by name in ascending order. Major in ascending order and then by name in ascending order. There we go. Just click the OK and the table will be sorted accordingly. You can see this. So that result in the name sorted within each major, all in ascending order. All in ascending order. So there are two sorts that we applied. First was major in ascending order and second was the name in ascending order. Okay. So these are the name and this is the major. Okay. You can see this is the name and this is the major. So best practice is to save your file after each step, and I am not doing so, but please you should do that, because any misadventure, like if your laptop went off, if your battery goes dead, then if your work was not saved, it will be discarded and you have to do it from the first step again. So it will just click that button. You can press Ctrl S. You can do it from here also, or the same. So these are the three methods to save your file, and you can do any of this. So the easy one is this one. So step number 5 is indicate that Michael Simpson and Andrew Sams are both active in delta mu delta. Okay, first of all, look for these two names, Michael J. Simpson this is the person I am looking for, are both active in delta mu. We have to type yes here. By typing yes in delta mu column for each of these student. Okay, yes, and second student was Andrew Sam. Where is Andrew Sam? Andrew, I am looking for you. Where are you? There is the Andrew Sam. I have to type yes here also. So these are both active in delta mu delta. Save your assignment. With this, our step number 5 is also completed. Now we will move on to the step number 6 of our assignment, and it is saying that insert a row above the first row in the table. Insert a row above the first row in the table. Okay, so this is the table. Put your cursor here and insert a row above. Go to the table layout. If you are here, then you have to move to here, table layout, and then put your cursor here. You can see in the first row and insert a row above. There we go. Row is inserted, and merge all cells in the newly inserted row. All cells are selected. You can merge them by simply just clicking here, and it will be a one cell now. Columns are distorted, and now it is the only one column and one row. Change the font size to 16. Okay, we have to change the font size. How to change the font size? Go to the home tab, change the font size from here. There we go, 16, and type comparison of GPA and student involvement. Comparison of GPA and student involvement. Save this step. So step number 6 is also done. It is saying that do not type the period. I didn't type that. So step number 7, we are moving on to the step number 7, and it's about the formatting of our table. We have to format our table in a beautiful way. Like in the 7th step, it is saying that shade the first row in gold Accent4. Okay, this is the first row. Just click here, go here. You can shade from here also. There we go, gold Accent4, and the first row is shaded. First row is shaded. This is how to do the shading. I am repeating it again. Press Ctrl Z. If you are here, you can do it from here. You can see this gold Accent4. And if you are not here, if you are here, you can do it from here. Gold Accent4. There we go. Press Ctrl S or save this document. Select all the tags in the third row through the end of the table. In the third row through the end of the table. This is first row, this is second, and this is third row. Okay, we have to select all of our tags from here to here. And ending with 98. It is ending in 98. Table may span the 2 pages. Yes, it is on 2 pages. And it is saying that you have to bold the selection. When all the data is selected, okay, it is selected from L0051899 to 98. You can see this. This is the 98 is the last entry, and this is the L0051899 is the first entry. You have to bold this. You can bold it in 2 ways. Like this is the first method, and second one is just press Ctrl P, and it will be bold will be applied. Just save our file. With this, our step number 7 is also completed. Now we are moving on to the step number 8 of our assignment. It is saying that you have to select the entire table. We have to select the entire table. Yes, you can select from here. There we go. If you click that, entire table will be selected from first to the last row, from first cell to the last cell. Okay, entire table is selected, and it is saying that select a pen color of gold Accent4. Okay, this is the pen color. You have to go to the table design and then select the pen color of gold Accent4. This is the gold Accent4. What's next? It is saying that line weight of 1.5. Line weight of 1.5. What other thing it is required? It is required. Ensure that single border line is shown. Yes, single border line is shown. And now apply the selection to the all borders. Okay, this is the click the down arrow and just apply here. You can see if you apply, click that. If you apply right border, it will be applied to the right. If you apply left, it will be applied to the left. Top, bottom, you can see this outside border. Okay, but we have to apply here to the all borders. There we go. So our table is formatted in a beautiful gold Accent4 style. Gold is a very beautiful thing, and the color is also very beautiful. So our table is now looking gorgeous. So step number 9 is that insert a row below the last row in the table. I will complete this step. Insert a row below the last row in the table. This is the last row, and it is saying that you have to insert a row below that. There we go. Type average in the first cell on the new row. Type here average. Average. And then press tab 6 times to reach the CSU CUM GPA column. 6 times, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the CSU CUM GPA column. This is the column, and I have to put here the formula, include a formula that average all the values in the column above. Okay, I have to put the formula here. This is the formula, and formula is to average the values above that. Just press, sorry, it's giving an error. I have to do that again. Put that formula again. Just go to the formula tab and write here average. I think it was a spelling mistake. Average, and press OK. You can see the average CGPA is 2.96. It is below the 3, so it's not good. If you come to me, your CGPA will be 3.5 plus if you seek help from me. So this was the ninth step, and I am done with 9th step of this assignment. If you want me to do this assignment for you, just hit me back on WhatsApp or email. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can do this assignment for you at very fine cost, and if you want me to do this full course, then I am also here. And if you have hurry, I can finish your course within 1 week, full course in 1 week. And I can do the other courses like accounting, finance, mathematics, English, all writing letter stuff, marketing, operation management, coding classes, and all courses related to the computer. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Goodbye, we'll see you in another video.